G'day, H here. Alright. Testing and all that continues for Ark Survival Ascended. And we'll figure out the next things we've got to test and get sorted. I think most importantly is what dinos we need straight off the bat. It takes about a day on official rates to grow crops, and I think the elephant in the room everybody's not talking about is basically without cryopods we're going to have to imprint our dinos the old school way. So when it asks for extraordinary kibble or simple kibble or basic kibble or superior kibble, we're going to be screwed. We have to literally go and tame all the dinos required for all the kibbles. We can't just rely on one kibble to tame everything anymore. We're going to have to get every kibble there is. So I'm prepping for taming herbivores. What the hell is going on out here? As well as carnivores that I need. Oh, you got a compy. You got compies, babe? Babe, you got compies? Bloody amateur. Alright, so I won't drag it out. Let everybody know what my top 10 are. Number one, I think it's got to be the parasaur. Parasaur eggs used for basic kibble. It's a good beginning for berry farmer. As turret mode for mid-game and late game is brilliant. Detecting babies, detecting enemies in PvP. Its uses are all round pretty decent. It's also incredibly easy to tame, and they carry a bit of decent weight early game. Alright, number two, the dimorph. Mesopithecus will be a main backpack for imprinting. Dane, how are you, mate? My number two is the dimorph. Dimorphs for simple kibble. They're going to be invaluable for PvP and PvE. Alright, so without cryopods, we have to go caving without being able to get the big dinos in the caves. Doing the hard ice cave without a yeti, oh god. Even the easy caves without a bigger dino that you can take in there are going to be an absolute freaking nightmare. Dimorphs, you can take 2 or 3 in there following you and they will literally rip everything apart. So dimorph will give you the egg for the simple kibble, and they're great for cave running. PvP, dimorphs are just godly. Alright, number 3. The Anki. Good old Anki. Dane's commenting furiously. You're going to be disappointed with me, Dane. But the Anki's eggs give you regular kibble. I don't need to really explain to everybody how good they are for metal farming, crystal, obsidian. One of the little tricks though with Anki's, they're really good for berry farming. You get a lot of narco berries and so on. So early game, Anki's are going to be excellent, and you can carry them with an RG. So you can go from farm location to farm location. She's trying to pick the berries in front of me. Alright, so just that tiny little berries there, and we've got tons. So Anki's my pick for number 3. Number 4. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. It's the RG for carrying the Anki. Basically, they have weight reduction on most materials. The Anki has great weight reduction on metal, it's 75%. The RG has weight reduction on things like stone. all the normal things you're going to collect. You can pick your Anki up, even on PvE official. Like, you can't carry a wild dino, but you can pick up your dinos, if you don't totally suck like me, and carry it to where you need to farm. Oh my god, they can stay there. The Argy is eggs give for superior kibble. Good honourable mention though is the Mochops. It's really good early tame. It's not needing a saddle. It gets your fibre on mass, but another really good solution for fibre if you can't find an easy Mochops to tame is just a sickle. Level 30 gets you a sickle. You get shit tons of fibre that way. So I gotta go with the Argy. Oh, and we more issues with being attacked. What the hell? Alright. Number 5. I gotta go with the Theory. Theory for exceptional kibble. It's a good all-round farmer. Most importantly though, it can be used in all the boss fights. So when you're talking the spider fight, Rexes get wrecked regularly. They can do it, but it's hard. Obviously Sloths are the best, but you know, Theories can handle it quite well. The Megapithecus, the big monkey, Theories are good. Lots and lots of dinos can do the monkey. It's not really a problem. The dragon though is an absolute freaking nightmare. The dragon has its breath attack, which does, I think it's a base 20% of carnivore's health per hit. So it doesn't matter if you've got 100,000 health Rexes, 5 or so hits, they're dead. And there's no ifs or buts, you just can't do it. That's hops don't drop eggs, yeah. So the Theory is my number 5 pick. They also get your fibre, they're pretty good harvesters, they're all round decent useful tames for early game, mid game and end game. Alright, number 6. There's only 2 choices for extraordinary kibble eggs on the island. One of them I hate, absolutely despise it, frickin' Hesperornis. Dane, who's in my chat at the moment, is a big fan of them. But, so there's a Hesperornis here. You gotta literally wait for it, if it's wild, for it to kill 5 fish. And if it's tamed, I think it's gotta kill 10 or 20. Alright, and then you get a golden egg. And that golden egg can be used for extraordinary kibble. It's also useful, for the cravings for the Rhinogonatha, the big bug. So it's got another use, but honestly, nah. They're a bitch to tame and they're just not fun. A Yeti, a Eutyrannus, is pretty much useful all through the game. They're a big kick-ass dino. They lay eggs that are usable for extraordinary kibble, and they're pretty much essential in any boss fight. If you want to walk out with your dinos alive, the buff that the Yeti gives is just massive. So Yeti's got to be my pick for number 6. Alright, so that's all the kibble covered. And honestly, day 1, you're going to want to start a farm, right? So Ems will be doing that right now, I think. So I've been playing this character for about 6-7 hours with a no-note run. 57, yeah, it's okay. Bit of solid grinding. Yep, she's putting crop plots on the raft. It takes a day without a greenhouse for those crop plots to be able to produce the fruit. So you got a day to get those 6 tames and start producing eggs. And you need to get a male and a female to produce more eggs. I think it doubles the rate. If you can then get an oviraptor to increase that further, great. But you've got to get those 6 tames ASAP. Alright, my number 7. It's got to be a Doty. This guy's great farmer. Metal, rock, flint, crystal, obsidian. But when you hit a stone with it, it prioritises flint and so on. Dodie's the only real stone farmer on the island. So Dodie's got to be in there. My number 8. Like the Dodie's the only stone farmer, the Daedon's the only healer. A couple of nice little uses for the Daedon. It'll help you raise your babies. We're going to be back old school. You know, feeding babies by hand. And if you're going to be trying to raise things like gigas and so on, especially for PvP, where you're going to be trying to get it done as fast as possible, Daedon's going to be so useful, it's not funny. Going into fights, even boss fights, Daedon's extremely useful. Just healing your dinos up. Alright, number 9. It's all about the water. If you want to progress on this map, if you want to make it past the bob stage, you got to get in the ocean. Seriously, have to get in the ocean. It's where all the best loot crates are. It's where you get your BPs. The rest of the caves on the island and the drops coming down pretty much suck. If you can handle a swamp cave after you got scuba, I don't know how that's going to be in ASA. If you're going to need scuba or gas mask, or if they're going to change it totally, it's an unknown. The ice cave is absolutely hell. And if you've got no cryopods doing the ice cave, it's going to be a bitch. So the only way to get really good blueprints, apart from fishing maybe, and fishing on a new server, yeah, you're not going to have good rods. The only way to get good rods is from Alpha Tusos. If you want Rex Saddle blueprints, you want anything decent, you want good flak blueprints, shotguns, whatever, you got to get wet. You're going in the ocean, you got problems. Eels, jellyfish, Tusos, sharks. But the jellyfish here are prolific in the caves. So you could zip through on a dolphin if you want, risk it for the biscuit. Or you can just go and get a bassie. It's a passive tame. They're tanks. They heal really good near the surface. They have shit tons of health. And they're immune to jellyfish and eels and Tusos. So bassie is my number 9. And number 10, it's my only toss-up. The one I can't decide on. At the end of the day, I have my favourite, but it's only just edged out the other. Alright, so first of all, you got the dire bear. It's a great harvester. It's usable in boss fights. You can shoot off the back of it with a shotgun. It's tanky as hell. It does a lot of damage. It almost does as much damage as a Rex. But the big thing about bears is you can get honey. And until you get a beehive, a bear is godly. On this map, you need honey to make kibble. You're going to need it. So, honestly, bear is equal tie for number 10. Now, once you get a bee, I think the other one edges it out, and that's a sloth. The Megatherium, usable in one of the boss fights really, really well, the spider fight. It's brilliant for farming chitin. It's just amazing for killing bugs. If we're going to be able to get it into the swamp cave, that's going to be the meta for leveling. It farms fibre, it farms berries, it farms thatch, it farms wood. Yeah, the Megatherium's definitely going to be the go-to. Now, honourable mentions. If you're on PvP, it's got to be the Stego and the Mammoth. Now, everybody's, Karchers and Gigas and so on. But the 3 honourable mentions I got, the Stego, for its just PvP value, it's just OP as shit. The Mammoth, same deal. It also has weight reduction on wood. And the last one is the Bronto. Everybody's going to want in endgame the Rhino. Breeding Gigas, especially on official, breeding Karchers is an absolute freaking nightmare. if we go on 1 times rates, the same as what this is here now, while I'm doing all this testing and crap. Alright, 1 times rates, raising a giga, we're talking 14 days. Unless they go and change things, we're going to be screwed. And if you miss any of those imprints, you're going to be ropeable because you don't have, you know, simple kibble or superior kibble or extraordinary kibble. If you're missing one thing and you miss your imprint on your giga, you're going to be spewing. The thing with carches, they're the same as gigas. Take frickin' ever to raise. Well, the bug has the best taming from drag weight creatures. And the 3 that are at the top are gigas, and carches, and brontos. Brontos take bug all time to breed compared to gigas and carches. So you can mutate them. You can get really high health, high melee, high stam, everything else that you need, high weight. And then be able to tame your bugs with them. We did testing on our other servers with 150 tamed brontos. And the bugs were coming out with good health, good weight, good stam. And they're really quite decent. Just with straight brontos, as is. You don't want to be wasting gigas on a freaking getting a bug or carches. You know, I know some of the streamers are putting out great carcher mutations and giga mutations and using those for the bugs, but we're starting day 1. So go and get a bronto. You don't need narcs for it. You don't need anything special. You just need a heap of arrows to knock it out. Where's the RG? Some moron, namely me, hit the water with it. There it is, it's over there. As I said, I hit the water with it. You got it? Alright, so that's my top 10 list for must-have dinos. I'll go through them again quickly. The Parasaur, Dimorph, Anki, Argy, Theri, Yuddy, Dodie, Daedon, Bassie, and I think the Sloth, maybe the Bear. Those dinos will get you every single kibble egg you need, and they're all multi-purpose, so they're worth taming straight off the bat. Worth putting a bit of effort into. Alright. Now, next thing we've got to look at is what do we need day 1. She's working on it right there. No point in having the eggs if you don't have the veggies. Veggies don't spawn on this map. It's not like rag or whatever. If you don't have crop plots and you don't have veggies, you're screwed. You can't make kibble. And once again, with the kibble being essential, because there's no cryopods. You can't just use extraordinary kibble to tame everything. It's, you know, it's going to be a real issue. So I think we've got to find a base location or build a raft and put crop plots on it and get them started pretty much ASAP. If you've got access to crystal and all that sort of stuff day 1, and you can build yourself a greenhouse and you're the OG, great. A few hours and you got crops. If you don't, it's going to take a day. They take a day to go from seedling to fruitling. Private servers maybe not so long, depending on the settings and that sort of stuff. But yeah, day's pretty much where you're at. Alright, now how to tame all these creatures that you need. The Anki I got, I just went over to Kano on the raft. Not Kano, freaking Herbie Island. I tamed it over there. It's just a piece of crap. I did that in the last stream, showed everybody how to use stimberries to tame things super quickly. And one of the reasons why I've got all these stimberries saved up is for taming more herbivores. The herbies on my list, one of them's a real bitch. Okay, so I can go and find myself an Anki, I can go and get a Doty, that's not too bad. But a Theory on 1 times, without kibble, is just pure hell. I've done it on official, on 1 times, day 1 of new servers opening, and trust me, taming level 100, 150 Theory on day 1 is just an absolute freaking nightmare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find a Theory and show you. Do I want to make a trap? Yeah, maybe. Might be a really good idea. Alright, so I've got a raft trap over the other side, but I haven't got all the stuff I prepped for it. Yeah, I think making a trap for it's a bloody good idea. Alright. So as I explained yesterday, I'll explain it again simply for everybody. Stimberries have a special property when taming all herbivores, okay? So when they eat a madgerberry, it's going to be 30 food that they consume, and the madgerberry will be eaten, and then they'll get 1 factor of taming. So I'll just bring up Dodex right now and give you guys a look at the nightmare. Alright. Now, if you can't tame a Theory, if you don't have the patience for this and you're on official, then go and get yourself a Rex. Rex is a piece of cake. They really are. They just take up a lot of freaking room. And especially in PvP, they're super sniperable. Everybody's going to have their dinos out. Theories you can put in small buildings and you can hide them. Alright, so Therizinosaur. Okay, so 150. Now we're not going to be taming 150 without kibble. Screw that. But a 150 takes 257 madgerberries. It takes 5 hours and requires 1,453 narcotics. I got 2 words for you. Fuck that. 5 hours, 1,500 odd narcotics, and my taming effectiveness is going to be 88%. Alright, now, of course it doesn't tell me stimberries because no one knows this freaking trick. Old school. Okay, so stimberries, the way they work is it eats a stimberry and gets a percentage of taming. It's going to get like 0.1% or 0.2%, depending on dino, but it's like 0.1% or 0.001% or whatever. For every stingberry they eat, they're going to get some taming. But every time they eat, the taming effectiveness is going to drop. So this is not a great technique for a perfect dino. So you see that 145, that 150, you leave it alone, you get killed, you come back and tame it then. But for the first few days, use stimberries. So the stimberry will drain its taming effectiveness. You don't care. You find a level 50 female Theory, a level 25 male, it's going to take you ages to tame them and lots of time and lots of narcs. So let's go a level 50, right? Level 50, 124 madgerberries, 2.5 hours. Alright, and 552 narcotics. When I did this on official day 1, back in the day, alright, it's 1,919 narcoberries. Me and one mate were running our ass off back and forth from bushes to get the narcoberries back to the Theory just to but unconscious. It was horrible for hours. Alright, so what you want to do is put the stem berries on it. Go, it's a level 50, the levels aren't going to matter. Instead of getting 24, 25 levels from taming effectiveness, write it off. Save yourself half the time and just get it tamed. And you've got an egg layer that literally will give you the top end kibble, or second top kibble. Alright, so level 25, we're still talking nearly 2 hours, an hour and 48 minutes, okay, and 352 narcotics. Holy shit, 352 narcotics, 1,274 narcoberries. 1 times rates suck. No kibble, we're all going back to day one, no kibble tames. You're going to have to do it the hard way. If you want these dinos to be able to produce the eggs, to be able to use them for farming and all that and get ahead of everybody else, if you're the first person taming a theory and you've got a theory in the space of an hour, I guarantee you no one else on the freaking server is going to have a theory. Alright, so you get your stem berries. Literally. Every single freaking one of them you can get your hands on. So, priority 1 is going to be taming basic berry farmers. You know, Anki, Dodie, not Dodie, freaking Parasaur, whatever. Start saving your stem berries. Get yourself a preserving bin so you can keep them, or keep them on the dino until you got a preserving bin, and then stock the shit out of them. It's eating the stem berries, it's continuing to tame. Here's the trick. As it's taming, its food's still dropping. So if you want to stand there, you can, and every 30 food drop, feed it a magic berry, or you can wait, you know, a third of the time. Just make sure you got enough berries on it so it doesn't eat them all. Get a turtle to act like a fridge. Well, any dino is going to act like a fridge to some extent. So when I go and put this on the Anki, alright, so there, that's about to run out. There we go. 10 minutes on the Anki. It's 40 minutes. Turtles do it better though. I didn't know that, Dane. Thank you very much. I have to do that. I have to look at that. Yeah, so you literally gone from 10 minutes to 40 minutes. So don't hold on to it. Store it in a dino until you get a preserving bin, or heaven forbid a fridge. But by the time you got a fridge, you're not going to need to use this technique. This is a day one technique. All right, so stem berries on it. Make sure the stem berries don't run out. If the stem berries run out, the taming starts to drop, and all the effort and time you put in gets thrown out the window. So it's super important. Stem berries, it can never run out of berries on it. Okay? Every 30 food, you can put a magic berry on it. I know it's a little bit of micromanagement, but with the food dropping, the same time as it taming eating stem berries, it saves you a massive amount of time. So something like a level 25 theory for kibble, and which can be used later for breeding. Okay, so I've done breeding videos in the past, years and years ago. When you are on official, or you're on servers that have a cap, right? So after a certain level, 450 or whatever I think it is, after a certain level, your dino gets erased. So you can breed mutations out the wazoo, but beyond a certain point you can't. Now if you look at this guy, he's got, you know, points in every stat. Okay, so what happens if I go and find a level 10? I punch it a few times, it doesn't get extra levels, and I breed that with a 150, and I transfer all the stats over, but I don't need oxygen on a Rex. So I take the oxygen factor out of it, or on a Anki, a Theory. So I remove the stat I don't want. Okay, so I don't need weight. I don't need food. The base weight, the base food, the base oxygen is enough. It means I can stack more mutations into things like health, melee. So my level 200 dino is going to be more powerful than someone that's got a level 300 dino. And that's what wins PvP servers without cryos. It's not a matter of thought, it's a matter of fact. Back in the day, if you had the best dinos, you were unbeatable. And the best dinos were the guys that had the knowledge on the breeding. So going and taming a level 10 Theory, or level 15 or level 20, is not a waste. It's really not. Because you're going to want that later on anyway. You're going to literally go out on purpose and find pieces of crap to tame that have no points in oxygen and food and so on. Just so you can get ahead with your breeding in the end game. So it's not a waste of time at all. I'm flying around on her RG. I'm not level enough yet to get an RG. Sorry, babe. Hey, get off my Anki. Alright. So if I'm going to do this, then I better do a trap, or should I go over and tame another Anki? I could do that. Instead of boring everybody watching me tame a Theory for an hour and a half. I will go and show on something else that's useful. What do we got? Theories, RGs, Ankis, Parasaurs. I can do it on a Parasaur. Show what the technique. My last decent Parasaur got murdered by Ems. She had an incident with a Kano earlier. There's a turtle. We could do it on a turtle. Test out Dane's little thing. I don't want a turtle. I'm not taming Tusos in testing. Screw that. There's Parasaur. Alright. Goddamn dark. What level are you, Sunshine? 55. You're a male. We got a female. I don't think so. Let's see if I can find something a little bit better. Oh shit, dead end. Am I going to kick my bird out here? Gotta be careful. Oh, I got another level up. Standing around yapping. Sweet. 58 with no notes. Now it has been confirmed that there will be Explorer notes, so I'm going to do more practice runs with the notes. And I think the way I did it the other day is definitely the way to go. With no movement speed, I think getting a couple of notes very quickly, getting to 38, taming it, or get a pterodon taming before you hit the 38, and literally going straight from note to note with a pterodon is going to be the fastest way. Oh, my chops. Hello. What level are you? You are a 10. Oh, wow. What do you want? Giant bee honey. Get fucked. Honey? Yeah, honey's not happening day one. If you can find a beehive around it, yeah, no worries. You just steal the honey, you'll die, then go and get your body, get the honey off it and tame whatever. Not a problem. Did I leave the hatch frame open? I did. So you saw my pterodon. Alright. There is generally a parasaur or two around here. Now I showed how to build a taming raft and that the other day, and how to build a farming raft with what I'm on and that sort of stuff. But I think we're going to have to relearn day one because the structures are changing. Walls are like 1.5 walls high and that sort of stuff. I don't know if lowering foundation is going to be the same thing or not. We need to figure that out. For those that don't know why I'm hugging the shore so bloody close, is leads spawn all around the map, except for the right side. So from Herbivore Island all the way over to the far left, all the way to the top, all the way to the top of Kano, leads spawn everywhere. Around Herbie Island there's a lot of lead spawns. The only place that doesn't have the lead spawns is the far right side of the map. If you're also going to be playing PvP or you're going to play PvE and you're going to live on a raft out in the ocean, stick it on the right side of the map. Our leads will come, you know, within a certain distance to the shore. You're pretty safe. Alpha leads, though, will literally come right up to this sort of point. He won't be able to hit me here, but Jesus, he'll get close. Where you get drop-offs, where you get a sudden depth, the alpha leads can come straight up to your raft to wreck you. Like 2-3 hits, you're done. So this is pretty safe. You know, they can't get you here. Oh, there's another Mochops. I've got to go and check that. And I've got to go and find a oh, there's compies. Got to go and find a location where rare mushrooms. I got rare mushrooms. What level are you? 40. Level 40 is going to take 2 or 3 feeds. Okay. Alright. That. We can do that. We have that technology. Alright. And we're going to get one of the premium tames. Now, Mochops was one of the honourable mentions because they give superior kibble 3. Needs 3 feeds. Mochop eggs are good for taming argies and so on, but they're just great fibre gatherers, decent harvesters early on. And you can shove them in something like a raft and take it with you. Some berries, grab another mushroom, grab rare flour just in case. I think I've got cooked meat on me. They might ask for cooked. prime meat, so we'll grab one of them. Got my crossbow, don't have arrows on me. What the hell? Not too worried about compies, but Sarko's spawned around here, so let's just murder this little prick. Oh, he saw me. How many of yous are there? Oh! How did you survive that? Get away from me, trike. What level are you? Yeah. I didn't take the RG. Just a Terran. Oh man. Okay. Fine, we'll leave you be. You ready for your feed yet? No. Come on, I want that hide. Where'd that last body go? Here we go. Cooked prime meat. If anybody's wondering how I got cooked prime meat, I killed an alpha raptor. It was level 15. It was an eating a body, and I decided that what the hell. Shot it in the head until it died. Alright. Grab another cooked prime just in case it asks for another one. What am I missing? I'm missing honey. I'm missing bloody prime fish meat. I think that's the only things it's going to ask for that I don't have. So I got like a 6 in 8 chance of it wanting something I can give it. Now, no cryos. How the hell am I going to get it in the raft? How am I going to get it out of the raft? I think the Mochops will go through a double door. Maybe that's the solution. Come on, sunshine. What do you want? What do you want to eat? That's a male, so it won't lay me eggs. So I need to look out for a female so I can get egg layers for superior kibble until I get RGs. Come on. Alright, place your bets, place your bets. Does it want honey? Does it want to cook prime fish meat or raw prime fish meat? Am I going to get arced? Rare flour. I got 5 of them. Suck it. Woohoo, baby. Dum dum da dum. Okay, I didn't get one of the 6 kibble, but I did get an alternative, which is fine. Only problem is it's a male, so don't lay shit. Hey, don't come in here. I need to figure out the door situation. I need to put all that back in there. Not my hide and not my arrows, that's for damn sure. Put that in there, put that in there. Put them on the Mochops. Alright. Alright. What do we got? Now, one of the things that Mochops are epic for early game, if everybody's not aware, especially if you're on a raft and you're bobbing it early, trilobites give basically sloth levels of chitin when harvested with the Mochops. It's like their natural enemy. Alright, one of them and one of them. Let's see if this works. You demolish. Am I going to have to destroy that cupboard? No, I think it's alright. Alright. You're going to go through the double door. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, now I've got to find a trilobite to show people. I gotta remember oviraptors spawn down here. I don't know where oviraptors spawn on the island. This is one of the places I can come looking for them when I need them. There's the pterodon's name. Oh, there's the Mochop's name. I need to move him so I can see his name while I'm driving. So if I clip something and he comes out of the raft, I know. Alright. And that was another Mochops. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Are you a female? No. Then you can get stuffed. I don't want you. I got me one male. Now I only want females. Oh, is that a beaver dam over there? That's a beaver dam. I'll show everybody what the farming raft is all about. Okay, so beaver dams in the water. There it is. Access inventory. I'll have all that, thanks. We're going to shove the paste in there. Yeah, beavers can get as cranky as they want. They can't do shit. Silica pearls is nice. Oh, I didn't get any more rare flowers. That's annoying. But more mushies is good. I'll take that any day of the week. Should put berries on you so you don't starve. Oh, they're pissed. They're actually pissed off at me. Oh, I'm sorry, little guys, but yeah, kiss my ass. See yous. Can a raft outrun beavers? Just. Okay. A little known fact that people might not be aware of, beavers gain stamina while they're swimming. So if you need a water mount that just can go forever, beavers are awesome. They're just not immune to jellyfish, eels, tusos. Still got to stick with me list. Bassie's number one for water mounts. Alright, we got a parasaur there, but we got two angry beavers behind us. Oh, have I reached the range of their aggro? Lovely. We got a couple of itchies here. Where'd that parasaur go? Where the fuck did it go? Okay. We'll find another one. You know, a great early game water mount so you can get a Bassie would have to be a Baryonyx, I would guess. But Hit me, Dane. Exactly. Yeah. Barries are amazing. They don't have a oxygen stat, so you can keep them underwater indefinitely. They are amazingly good at stunning, so you can swirl your tail and stun things with your whip. Before, there's a power up there, but the freaking little thief. There's one over there. Is that a tech one? I'm not allowed to tame tech ones because there's not going to be any tech dinos. No, it's not a tech one. Alright. Yeah, so you can stun stuff like jellyfish and so on with the Barry. But if you miss time stuff, it can get really bad. Any Sarcos around? There's normally Sarcos here too. Arguably the best caving dino. Depends on what fits, where, and so on. But Barry's fit most caves. I don't know how they're going to change them. I think Barry's definitely a great caving mount. Before cryos and getting the sloths in the swamp cave, they were easily to go for that. Level 5, really? I don't want level 5. Can't really show you. What the fuck is a Hesperornis doing in here? Oh, really? You're gonna piss me off like that, are you? Get away from me shit so you don't break it. What an asshole. How the fuck did the Hesperornis get in my raft? Alright. So yesterday we had an episode where Ems raided one of the beaver dams and a beaver got in the raft some fucking how. I don't know how. Alright, let's sort this shit out. Did it break anything? No. No. Oh, it did 4 damage to the bed. No. Alright, that's fine. Okay, my chops. Let's put you to work. 5 organic poly. Oh, you're fired. You're fired, bitch. Alright. But that's not what you use them for. View harvesting levels. Alright. Where's the organic poly? Where flowers, mushrooms, leech, sap, organic poly. There we go. I haven't put the levels in yet. Really? Put a bit of weight on him. Alright, but that's not why we're here. Come on, let's move our ass. Is that the same piece of shit level 5 that was just over there? That has a ring around it. Can't believe you laughed at me, Dane. Freaking Hesperornis on my raft. Not cool, mate. Not cool. Ooh. You going to start one solo arc series before ASA? Do you think you got enough time? Could have been a lot worse. Could have been one of those beavers. That's freaking awesome. I love swords. That kind of would have come in handy against that Hesperornis. Are you going to do it on one of our servers, or are you talking single player? Dark Ninja, g'day, g'day, g'day. Just scratch the hype phase. Single player? I hate single player, I really do. Is that an alpha raptor? You're not glowing. No. I'm not going to murder you then. Before I jump off today, I also want to see if I can take a raft through that gap into the swamp again. See if yesterday was just weird that I couldn't get through. Your favourite game is Ark? Well, it's pretty much my favourite game as well. I've been playing it since it came out. A lot of freaking hours. The only game I found that I enjoy as much as Ark has to be Path of Exiles. That's a Parasaur over there as well. Level 20. That's, yeah. Hello. Oh, and a Dimorph. What do we got? Level 90. Yeah. Maybe. What level am I? I've got 10k hours just on this account. That's pretty bad. Level 58 after about 6-7 hours worth of gameplay and stuffing around. But the no note run that I did yesterday, I grinded pretty hard. You getting stuck on that rock? You bloody are. Oh, there goes me Motrops and me bird. Will you get in there? Fine. Where'd it go? Oh, what the hell? Compy in the house. Compy in the house. Not okay. Compy's in the house. You're 76 in Ark. I won't burst your bubble. How long did it take you to get to 76? Is that a second compy? It is. Where's his friend? You coming back, dickhead? No? Oh, then I'll go and find you. Here you are. Alright, I've had about enough of compies. Am I breaking my steps? Yep. 2 months. Rare flower. Yeah, high level though, so I don't really want you. Start game, I want the low level. It's level 20. Should be 1 or 2 feeds. Rare flower. Alright. Hard to level up. Are you playing single player? Your highest level character is 125. You did the Ascensions with me, Dane. Highest I've got is like 150 something. It's if they keep the Mjolnir thing, I'm going to have to level to the 185 or 190 or whatever. I'm just going to have to do that so I can beat Thor. It's annoying. Alright, so if you're playing single player, you can just run around the island and get explorer notes. That'll get you up there pretty quick. Yeah. If we're talking Ark Survival Ascended, it's going to take more than 10 minutes because there's no no movement speed. You have all? Okay, so at the moment, you can get to 60 or 70. If you just look at my map, okay, that bottom island on the far left, there's half a dozen notes there. And then you cross the river, you go up to that little lake, there's a couple of notes there. And you go back down and you cross, you run along the beach, there's a couple of notes there. You cross the river again to the little peninsula with rocks on it. That's at 8028. There's an explorer node in there, and then that'll put you around 65 to 70 within the space of West Zone 2 spawns, exactly right. In the space of 5 to 10 minutes on. That's on official 1 times. If you're playing single player, that'll get you some levels really quick. If you're already up to that sort of level and you want to level further, take a sloth, some scuba gear into the swamp cave in the redwoods. That'll level you really quick. Go and kill some alphas. That'll get you a heap of levels. There's an underwater cave if you've got a Bassie. That is around 55. Where the hell is it? Actually closer to 5713 or so. 5713. It's an underwater cave that's got really high level creatures in it, but you're going to need a really good Bassie to take it on. That'll get you a lot of XP, and there's quite often alpha moses in there. And they're really good at getting them stuck in the wall, so you get a massive amount of experience from that. Trying to find Quetzals. Go to 50-50, mate, above the redwoods. All Quetzals try to fly home there. What the hell was it doing? Rare flowers. There's a female Amochops. Level 20. Where are you? You can't find it. 50-50 on the map. Quetzals spawn around Red Ob on a pretty regular basis. You're tempting me there, Mr. Dimorph. Oh shit, there's a second Dimorph. Where the fuck did that Mochops go?
I can't pick up any wild donuts.
No, you cannot. I set it to official settings, so you cannot pick up. It's PvE, so you can't pick up wild dinos with the RG, no. You gotta tame them the old school way. You'll be able to pick up your dinos, but they stop picking up a wild dinos to stop griefing. Arc Editions will be mod day 1. Really? Well, if there's mods day one that we can use, we'll not only open up the normal server, we'll open up a mod server day one. You can start on that if you want. If you want to go after acros straight away, if that's your thing. I'm quite happy to have Dark Editions. Alright. I wasn't hallucinating. There was a female mod shops that wanted a rare flower around here some fucking way. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Thought I killed all you. You have a Rex, Spino, RGPT, Bronto, Direwolf, and I missed the last one. And what was it? Wolf, bear, and a galley. Cool. Nice. Afterwards, if you watch the... Are you playing Ark Survival Ascended when it comes out, or are you looking at continuing the Ark Survival Evolved? That's the 80. Come here, you. Stop changing direction, you bastard. Female 90. There's a million gruesome ways to die while I stay alive. It's for the laughs, mate. It's always for the laughs, for the shits and giggles. If I stay alive and I have things like compies and frickin' Pelagornuses getting on my raft, people like Dane wouldn't be able to laugh their ass off at me. If I'm dead, that ain't going to happen. So why stay alive? For the shits and giggles, mate. For the shits and giggles. Alright, that's annoying me. That was there. I know it was there. You got Pelagornus and Acana. Pelagornuses are awesome. Certainly not one of my favourite dinos. They only eat fish, but they have a lot of good uses. They're really good for farm and poly. I love fishing. You can fish off the back of them. It must have despawned. Where'd he go? Bro? That's the level 80. Did I walk up here? No, I think it just despawned on me. I got Ark. Read your comment. Did I miss a comment? Raptor Sabertooth. Can an animal kill me? Every freaking animal on this island can kill me. There's so many. Do I want to die? Well, I got no problems with dying. I'm not playing hardcore at the moment. I used to play hardcore, but too many deaths to things like friggin' blue screens. It's from a song. Water. Alright, we'll continue the hunt since I just got arked. Tell me I'm not stuck on the beach. Are you kidding me? The water level dropped and I'm stuck on the beach. I have to wait for server lag to get me off. Really? Okay. We will take out the pterodon and there we go. Skills. Biggest dino in Ark that you can tame. I'd have to say the Forest Titan, Desert Titan, Ice Titan. I would think. The space whale is pretty freaking huge. And Titanosaur, biggest on the island is definitely the Titanosaur. Piss off, Itchy. Is that thing still chasing me? Let's look at orbital. Nope. Alright. Our whistle passive. Three Spinos is one size of a Titanosaur. I don't think three Spinos are as big as a Titanosaur. Titanosaurs are pretty damn big. But yeah, you're right, they're huge. They are huge. Massive. Alright, now, when I got the Anki yesterday was on Kano. And, oh, not Kano, fuck, I keep saying that. Herbal Island over there. You're going to get an itchy as fast as you can. Oh, God, I hate that. I hate itchies. I know they give you better meat and all that sort of stuff. I understand their use, but god damn, they're a pain in the ass. Oh, gotta close that. And I need to put these guys at the front, not the back. Yeah, I know, easy prime. But just having a raft, mate. Just having a raft that you can shoot off the back of, get your easy prime. You know, stegos, alphas, whatever. Not a stress from a raft. Anyway, as I was saying, I went over and got an Anki over there. You love Argies? You're not alone, mate. Argie's awesome. They actually made me top 10 list. There's lead spawns all through here. So I got over there with the raft, and then the leads come out of the central island. That's like son of a bitch. Now, I'll show you guys a really epic spot in a minute. If you know where they spawn, you're pretty sweet. If they don't change the spawn locations, we're good, mate. If they do, we're fucked. This is one of the biggest spawns from down here. All around Herbie Island is the biggest cluster of spawns for leads. and the water gets really deep. See how it's really deep there? Alpha leads can hit you here. With the AI and the pathfinding. What the hell is going on in there? Those mantas are going ape over something. Oh, it's a turtle. Alright, as we go up the side here, we should be able to find some trilobites to show you with the Mochops. Who year do you have? How many years have I played Ark? I played Ark the day it came out on console, mate. I played Ark since Legacy. I played Legacy PvP, played PvP afterwards. I've played solo PvP. I've played with tribes. I've played hardcore. I actually played hardcore official PvP. And for the last couple of years, I got jack of all the cheating and getting wiped by freaking meshing and that sort of stuff. I played PvE with my friends, with the occasional PvP event or whatever. But I played Ark since day one on console. There's a trilobite. Alright. Let's show you guys how freaking good Mochops are for this baby. Come on, Sunshine, you got a job to do. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. That's not it. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, so normal sort of damage, right? $209 chitin out of one Mochops, out of one trilobite. Have a look at that. That's how you get your freaking chitin early game for your pterodons, RG saddle. Fuck this hunting the beach for 400 turtles. Hear me out, ASA and Ark Purge server. Read your comment. I missed your comment. Sorry, mate. Hang on a second. Who year do you play? What? I am playing Ark for 3 years, but all was defeat for all. I was more than 50. I don't quite understand what you're saying, but I'm in my 50s. I'm old. I played Ark since it came out on console, which I'd say is what? When did Ark come out on console? 7, 8 years ago? $2017? Okay, so it's 6, 7 years. Yeah. I thought it was 2016. That's all good. Me off. Thank you. Did I turn around to get that freaking thing? Yes, I did. Don't do that. Yeah, but it didn't... it didn't come out on console straight away. It took a year or so. I think it was a year or so in alpha. There might be more people out there with more hours than me on PC, but not too freaking many. $2015, yeah, but that was on PC, babe. Okay, so from about here, Dane, and for anybody watching, from about here, right up to the 30 line, there are no lead spawns. It's the only place on the island that don't spawn in the ocean. Okay, so from about the 30 line down to the 70 line on this coast, no leads. So for the first few days, you literally park a raft out there, especially if you're playing PvP, and you're going to be pretty sweet. OPS Ops IT level, not year, sorry. Yeah, sorry mate, I'm not quite understanding what you're trying to say. Can a pterodon pick up a Mochops? I don't think it can. Not year at level. Still don't get what you're saying. I'm so sorry. Alright. We're going to stop here. You've played for 3 years.
There is the freedom from more than 50 levels. That's what he's saying.
Right. You've played for 3 years and you're not able to go beyond the 50 level mark.
Yeah.
Okay. If you got time, just watch my stream from yesterday. That'll show you how to get to like level 50 in the space of a couple of hours, even without Explorer notes. If you got Explorer notes, then getting a level 60, 70 in the space of 10 minutes with movement speed is not an issue. You just need to learn where the notes are. If you not now, I am 76 now, it is okay. If you need tricks with leveling and such in the higher levels, and you don't know the maps and you don't know where to go and how to get those levels, killing alphas, that sort of stuff, get yourself a grinder, mate. Make a grinder, get stone, turn it into flint, get that flint, turn it into gunpowder. You'll level up pretty quick. Just spend a couple of hours setting that up. Mine a shit ton of stone, turn it all into flint. That's got to go in there. What definitely you play. On launch of Ark Survival Ascended, I'm going to be playing our own servers, and I'm going to be playing official. I don't know how long it's going to take for our servers to be up and running, but I'm going to play official for at least a couple of weeks. I'm going to outproduce as many people as I can. I'm going to get the most OP tames and the best shit breeding. Then I'm going to give it all away. Yeah. Tame tricks. I got every tame trick in the book, mate. If you need to know anything about taming, ask Dane that's in the chat. Quite a lot of people tend to call me the Ark Encyclopedia. Not much I don't know. Tame a trike. Alright, I'm going to ask you why. Why would I want to tame a trike? Trikes are cool. I like trikes. If you're playing PvP, they're useful. If you're not playing PvP, I suppose they have a use. They're a good tanky early dino to be powerful. I suppose they're alright, yeah. To be frank, H, you even teach me tricks? Yes, you do, Dane. Every now and again, I learn something from you. Mate, the game's huge. Everybody learns something every day they play. If they don't, they're lying to you. Why is my son going off in his game? What the hell is going on? Alright. You're stuck, you can't move? Okay, so move the Anki and the RG off the boat. Where am I from? I'm an Aussie, mate. I'm from Australia. Dinky Die, True Blue, Aussie. Well, I want to show you guys this base location, but I can't really show you shit at night. And it's just gone night. You know, from Nepal, and how year are you? How old am I? Let me just say I'm in my 50s. So, I'm an old fart to most. You can't move? Alright, I'll be back in a sec, folks. I've got to help the missus move her raft. She's stuck. I won't be long. I'm back. Tried to help Peachy, my partner, out, and I put the kettle on while it's still freaking night time. Her raft is stuck, and I can't get it out. So she's bringing the Yankee by the RG. And I will show everybody this specification if everybody's not aware. You're 11. Nice, mate. My two boys are 17 and 18. They both play Ark. One on PS4, one on computer. My youngest at the moment, he's playing one of the first person shooters. How you going, babe? You're nearly there. Alright, so where I am on the map, and this is going to be one of the best PvP base locations there is. It's also really good for PvE. Everybody's going to be going for Herbie Island, everybody's going to be going Carno Island, the Hidden Lake, etc. Alright, those spots. With the way things are, not having cryos and that sort of stuff, we're going to have to go old school. And one of the best base locations, actually, the Spiral Mountain or Spiral Hilltop. No. I had to help my partner a little bit, so I had to grab her controller and that. But her raft is stuck like molasses. She's at around that blue drop now, so she's not far away. But I can't really show you the spot while it's still dark. How long have we got? It's nearly daytime. There's lots of really good base locations on the island, but if you're playing PvP, there's very few that are decent. This is one of them. If you want a big flat area to build and you want basically defensibility for PvE or PvP, it's a pretty damn good spot. And it's not going to be well known. It's not in any of the top 10 lists. So I'll show you. Make base in volcano has no lava. The volcano does have lava. When the map first came out, it didn't have lava. It does now. Has for a while. There you go, babe. There she is. You out of stam? Oh, you'll make it to the raft. You're playing single player and you got Pegos straight off the bat? What freaking taming rates you got? While it's raining and still night, babe, could you get me my coffee? Yeah, no, I want you to help, but we can't really go up there just yet. It'll stop raining in a minute and the light will be here and we can show everybody the base spot. You use Flinger's setting solo, Flinger Foo. As long as you don't say those words wrong button, I got no problems with that. There is no lava in Ark. Okay, so where I am, just down there is a cave that's got lava in it. Oh, close the bloody door. One look at that, moth chops. Where are you? Who can see shit? I certainly can't. Oh my God. I really hope they fix the weather system in Ark Volcano. If you're on mobile, maybe? I don't know. It's a male. Are you playing mobile Ark? Or are you playing on the Switch? Maybe it's not in the Switch? You're playing mobile Ark. Okay. Alright, so I don't know, maybe that's the original map, but on PC, on console, at least Xbox and PlayStation, the volcano has lava in it. Lots and lots of lava. Brawl XD. Is that like a big smiley face? G'day, mate. How are you? Come on, rain. Piss off. Give me light. Get rid of the rain. We can go and show this base spot. There is lava. There's lots of lava. He's playing mobile, so maybe there's no lava on mobile. Even though it's the same maps. You doing good? Mate, I'm awesome. I am hyped as hell for Unreal Engine 5. This rain needs to stop. Piss off. I want to show this cool shit. What is it, 5 AM? 5:30. Yeah, that's enough light. We can even deal with the rain. Alright, do you know where to go, babe? Or do you need to follow me? Alright, grab the Anki. Yep, grab the Anki. Oh, there's the rain stops as soon as I hit the air. Awesome. Well, I will fly, if you're still in the stream in a little bit, I will fly over the volcano and show you the lava. Or I'll do a suicide run in the lava cave. She's on RG, I need to go slow. Alright. So I'll just show everybody on the map where we are. Right side with that bit of a swamp. Okay, that's a really nice base location right there. It's not very good for PvP though. Alright, so you got this water down here. You can bring a raft all the way to this point. And then you've got the steps, or what they call a spiral mountain. This is all really flat through here, nice to build on. And all the way up, it's basically a spiral. And it's very defensible. This entire top here, once you can clear all these trees and this freaking... yeah, mate, I opened up one of our servers just so it's official settings on one times and all that, so can practice for launch of ASA, different leveling techniques, taming, all that sort of crap. Okay, so you can't really see shit at the moment because there's all this stuff here. Let's clear some stuff out so you guys can see. Did I just break the rock that the freaking bird was on? Of course. Do you want to grab the stone and that off the Anki babe so it's not overweight? See the cliffs? Super defensible. It's only a couple of ways up, spiral all the way around, so it's really defensible. It's gonna... Oh, monkey! Sorry, little guy. What's the map? The island. You're asking what the server is. If you're asking for the server, it's on PS4, PS5. It's Sigma Back and Friends. Yeah, the island's the only map that's coming out on Ark Survival Ascended launch, so it kind of makes sense to practice on this map. Shit won't grow back, yeah. Make some thatch foundations, babe. Make thatch foundations. I want to put them across in a big straight line so people can... You on Xbox? Well, in a matter of a few weeks, whenever this freaking thing drops, I think it'll drop on the 24th. But who knows? As soon as it drops, it's going to be crossplay, and our servers will all be crossplay. I'll be playing on crossplay official as well. So you'll be able to play on servers with people from PC, with PlayStation. To start off with, there's not going to be any crossplay with Steam players, but once they integrate it after a couple of months, they're going to incorporate the crossplay with Steam as well. Yeah, is it me or is Wildcard really stalling Ark 2? Do you want my honest opinion? I don't think they can afford to make Ark 2, mate. They booked too many celebrities that they have to pay money to. And they can't pay for it. They need money from Ark Survival Ascended and more money coming in to be able to pay for the manufacturer and the royalties for Arc 2. On the upside, and I got no problems with that. You know, this sort of shit costs money, and running servers costs a lot of money. We have 8 servers, and you know that's a fair amount of money every month. So 8 servers is quite expensive, and they have thousands. But the upside to them not producing Arc 2 straight away and them taking a bit more time is they'll get to learn Unreal Engine 5 inside and out while they're doing everything. Babe, come and grab these mats off the Anki. I can't move. So as Unreal Engine 5 keeps updating, they're going to be learning all that, and Arc 2 will be better for it. Yeah. Downside to Arc 2, it's going to be basically a solo game, I think. It's, you know, they're talking Souls-like combat and all that sort of jazz. It's not going to be the same as Ark Survival Ascended or ASA. It's just not. So they said in the crunch a couple of weeks ago that, you know, this Ark Survival Ascended was the successor to Ark Survival Evolved. The new, improved, better UI, better taming, better dinos, better graphics, and that is a freaking dimorph that was in the rock. I might just die here. Come on, Anki. There we go. Son of a bitch. Why was the dimorph in the rock? Babe, what are you doing? You're not building? Yeah, I'm lucky. No, Anki's are OP, man, and their hitboxes are huge. Alright, can you get on the Anki and start and keep clearing out the rocks and everything else? And I'll jump on the RG and show everybody the scope of this location. Hang on, just grab some stone off. Oh, you already grabbed the stuff off it. Awesome. Alright, eat a couple of trees on the way through. So early game, this is going to be one of the best base locations to get your hands on. Apart from the fact that you get shit tons of mats, stone, flint, wood, thatch, lots of berries around. Have a look at this area. It's huge. Super defensible. Without cryos, the only way up is through the spiral. And every level of the spiral is defensible. It's flat, surrounded by cliffs. Absolute pain in the ass to raid. So if you've got a reasonable tribe, you're going to defend this quite easily. This used to be one of the alpha spots back in the day. Now, as far as PvE is concerned, everybody's forgotten about it. The only problem you got is no water, but it rains all the freaking time on the island. Get more hide, I can do. I'll just stand up and I'll go back to the raft, or I can go and kill some shit and get hide. Brawl asked me a question, hang on, I'll read that. If you get Dodo decks, you can see most new creatures that are going to be in Ark Ascended. Ark Ascended they've got a website up now that's got creatures on it too. There's your best source of hide right there, babe. Fioma's Oh, can't pick them up on official settings. PvE official settings kind of suck. I don't have a bowler on me. What are you, level 25? 2 shots, 2 shots? Nope. Oh, especially if the freaking arrow glitches. Alright, fine. Where'd it go? Right in front of you. Come here, you little prick. Right. She wants hide. Fioma's are good for hide. Should get 60, 70 or more. There you go, 85. I should take that hide and make a bowler, because I can't handle not having a bowler on me. It's just not okay. Alright, she can have the rest. Meat needs to go on the argy. Yeah. Alright, I'll go and get her some more hide. So, whole of the top of this is flat. It really suggests .x. It tells you how to tame everything. It also tells you what you need for saddle. It's level specific. Yeah, .x is good. I've been using .x for years. I can't disagree with you. It's awesome. So if you set up here, then I would suggest green knob's there, so the swamp is there. Yep. I suggest you take the lower level down here as well, so you can pipe water for your garden. You pipe up from the swamp. Oh, there's an alpha. Can I get him over to the raft and kill him? What level are you? Level 20. Yeah. I haven't got my arrows on me. Where the fuck are they? Fine, we'll do this old fashioned way. Did I put them in the cupboard? Must have put them in the cupboard. There they are. Do not do that. Alright. Actually, we pull everything out. We make another bowl up. Let's make 2. Give me my arrows back. Wait. Thief. Alright. I'll show you the volcano. Come on over here. With cryopods, everything was no stress. Without cryopods, everything's going to be a stress. raising dinos, imprinting them, getting them in and out of caves. Help you have a Barry problem? Yeah. Sorry, dude, if you're playing single player, I can't help you. What map are you playing on? Now, one of the biggest issues people are going to have is walking dinos to frickin' obbies to do boss fights. That base location's right there. It's not too bad at all. You're on the island? Get out of the swamp. Metal-wise, there's a little bit of metal over on that mountain, a little bit of crystal over that mountain, but sadly the closest real metal is over in the redwoods. It's the thing I don't like about the base location. Or then you've got Metal Mountain and the Metal Pillar, the Alpha Pillar. You're not in the swamp. The whole bottom half of the bloody map's swamp, mate. The swamp spawns. ASA has a DLC. Apparently, yes. Hopefully, it's kind of cool. I reckon it'll be Arat Prime. Alright, I've got to be careful landing around here with the Troodons. I wonder if this crappy Pterodon can make it to the volcano with no issues. Should be able to. You got all this metal here. Actually, I get the XP notes, but this guy is not leveled with any XP notes at all, so maybe wait until I stand right up would have been a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. There's me taming raft. You got to set up a little base there, are you, babe? Alright. I'll show everybody a couple of decent base locations. Does anybody in the chat play PvP or do they play PvE? What's the preference? Anybody playing Ark Survival Ascended? Anybody not? So like I'm keeping some servers up for Ark Survival Evolved, so some people who don't have PS5s can play on it. Alright. Any Karchers or Gigas here gonna wreck my day? No. That's the Otter Explorer note right there. Well, hello, Ankies. There's a Karcher. Level 10. Oh my god. It's still fucking terrifying. If you're still there, Mr. Dark Ninja, I'll show you the volcano in a minute. Stand-wise, how are we going to go? I think we'll make it. I don't want to be landing this piece of crap down there. If you're a large tribe, this is a really nice spot down here in the valley and over there in the snow. But you want to be one hell of a large tribe, and more importantly, there's no water. So you're going to have to pipe water all the frickin' way from the river down there. There we go, a little bit faster. Just keep a good eye on that stem. About that height, nothing spawns from that height and up. I'm going to have to slow down. Goddamn stem. You just stay over there, Argies. As long as there's no Rexes up here or Allos. What, babe? There's a DLC coming with ASA, yeah. I don't know when they're going to release that, though. I certainly don't expect it within the first 12 months. Oh, I could get a bit of obsidian here so I can make bloody magnifying glass. I think there'll be more than 2 DLCs, mate. Wildcard and the snail assholes want money. There you go. If you're still there, Mr. Dusty Ninja, Mr. Dark Ninja, lava. See? Alright, what is my fortitude at? My fortitude is at 30, my hypothermic's at 195. I might be able to survive the snow. Alright. Oh, no guts, no glory. See if I can show everybody this next base location. Stam is definitely going to be an issue. Alright. We're going to get a nice high rock so I can park my ass on for a second. I'm not going to get murdered. That's looking kind of promising. Is it the only way up? Yep. How much meat have I got on this guy? Enough? Okay. Alright, we're going to have to go slow. This thing, sorry guys, this thing just does not have the stam. Once Arc 2 comes out, it's going to be such a different game, babe. I don't think that the vast majority of people that play Arc are going to be in love with Arc 2. I think Ark Survival Ascended is their opus, mate. I think it's going to be the defining game for the next 5-6 years for the people that like this sort of genre. I don't think Ark 2 is going to fill that void. Alright, we got no problems with the stam if we go slow. Alright. Woolly mammoths, sloths, all the good stuff. Argies.
What do you feel like the water?
Yeah, there's no water there. You're gonna need to pipe it up. Either that or make things for water, or you put your garden down near to the swamp or whatever. It's not perfect. That Spiral Mountain is a really good base location, but it's got a problem. There's no water, and it's far away from some of the resources. But it's got advantages. It's a huge flat area. It's defensible. It's isolated. A lot of people don't know about it, so it's going to be actually gettable. But yeah, it's definitely got problems. Alright, I'm cold. I'm not freezing, which is nice. Park the RG next. Hang on, are you talking about fast travelling? Will the Anki be okay? Oh, we're freezing. Yeah, just put the Anki on neutral. Alright. Get a bit of speed going up here. Now this mountaintop is very, very good, but for PvE, not so much. PvP, it's the fucking bomb. There's just no water up here. You got metal all around, you've got obsidian, you got oil close by, you got silica pearls just down there, you got metal mountain, you know, volcano, all the resources in the world around here. For PvP, this is the fucking OG. I think this is going to be the most powerful spot on the map. For PvE, there's a spot here too. This side has 3 levels with big flat areas on them. It's a bit cold. Okay, so how fast is my health dropping? Not really fast at all. So 195 hypothermic is enough to survive here. And now I'm cold again, I'm not freezing anymore. Sweet. What temperature is it? -4. So you don't need great fortitude, you just need a little bit of decent hide and you're sweet. Alright, so you got that ledge up there, and you got another ledge down here. Elite Mods PvP, g'day, g'day. And then you got another ledge down here. So basically 3-tiered defense. Lots of room for your dinos if you're playing PvE. You're new to the channel? Oh, welcome. Great to have you. Anyone who's new that can put up with my shit is absolutely fantastic. Alright, I'm starving. Now, obviously for PvP, up the top of that mountain is so good for so many reasons, and it should be obvious why. It's just incredibly hard without cryos to get shit up there. It really is. Alright, but for PvE, for those interested, you can build up on that first ledge. There's 2 paths up. You have a big area. You wall off this down here as well, and you make your sea base down here. It gets pretty deep pretty quick, but you've got up to this point you can build across to make a decent sized water pen, and it's really quite nice. You've had to deal with H for many, many hours. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Hang on, many, many hours? You've been dealing with me for years, mate. Dealing with me for years. Alright, what temperature is it now? -9. I'm freezing, but my health's dropping super slow. So, even just a little bit more fortitude, and you're pretty good in the snow. Got all the OG tames. Couple on the list right there. So, my top 10 list. You know, the Yuddy, the Sloth, they're both right there. But you got lots of room to set up a really big sea base here. If you're on PvE, for PvP, that mountain's just, you know, it's the fucking bomb. You got silica pearls all through there. You got oil everywhere. I need to slow down, otherwise I'm going to stam out in the snow, which is not a good thing. Your spawns. One of the north spawns is over there, and the other one's way over the other side. So you don't have people spawn in your freaking base. So you got the spiral mountain that I showed before, which is really, really quite good. Both PvP and PvE. If it's PvP, you're going to have a decent sized tribe. If you're a medium sized tribe, you could go up there for PvP. And medium, small, solo, large, the whole kit and caboodle for PvE can go here. You just take this whole side of the freaking mountain. You got 3 tiers you can build on that have flat areas. Lots of areas for your tames. You got good areas for sea base right below. One downside to the water, don't bring rafts along here and leave them out there. Alpha leads do spawn out here, and they will wreck your shit. Multiple sloths. Daedon's another one on my list. Right here. So if you're going to be breeding a few of the OP dinos, you get access to sloths, yuddies, daedons, all on your doorstep. It's a really good base location. And it's not super popular. So you're going to, if you're jumping on official especially, you're going to be able to get a spot here. This is all flat. Next ledge up is all flat. Slow down, conserve your stam. Don't want to stam out in the snow above wolves and carnos. Oh my. Any of you guys are new to PvP, I've got a bit of advice for you. Don't set up your base on the water. Do not set up right next to the water. If you're going to build on an iceberg or something like that, make sure you've got some space between you and the water edge. If you're going to take over Carno Island or a section of an island, do not build defensive towers on the water's edge. They're super easy to raid with rafts. Just a heads up, a warning. Actually wouldn't be a bad spot for an RG trap on that iceberg over there. Lots of RGs close by. It's out of the way, so you're not going to get a lot of people griefing you. Early days, people aren't going to be up here. They're going to be trying to get the shit together. They're not going to be able to handle the cold. So get yourself some hide really quick. Pump a few points in fortitude. We can't pump them into movement speed, so may as well put a few points in a fortitude. Whether you're playing PvP or PvE, you'll be able to get up here and tame some RGs and not have anybody grief you. If you haven't done a note run, if they change locations of the notes, now Dolly did confirm there will be notes. So if you haven't done a note run, you're not high enough level, that's fine. Just get yourself a few RGs and get them to follow you. RGs are really good for protection. I don't know what the mesh is going to be like with ASA, so if you're solo, I really don't know if you're going to be able to find rat holes and that. They may plug all that sort of crap. If they don't, and there's still rat holes, there's one just down there. If you're a solo player, just in there, you can get underneath the water there, and you get underneath that iceberg, and then up in the back there's a bit of a gap. Not a bad little place to hide some stuff. Everybody knows about the underwater silica pearl caves and all that sort of stuff. So whatever you build under there is going to get found. But if you're solo, you can put little stashes around in the bottom of the ocean. Now, I don't know if they're going to have dermises and all that sort of stuff. So if you're playing PvP, and they've got the what do you call them? The freaking Dane, are you there? What's the name of the things that they put the dermises on? The PvE players will put their dinos. You use them. What are they called? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to stop and look it up. Anyone in the chat know what those freaking things you put your statues on of your dinos? Let's look it up. Taxidermy bases. Right. Are they only learnable on extinction? Or is it at every map thing? Wildcard might not think outside the box, but I bloody do. If they're available on the base game at launch, shit. We want to search that. Let's have a look. If they make these available on the island, okay, so it is an extinction only thing, but if they make them available to make the PvE players a bit happy, they look like the ocean bottom on the island. If you're playing PvP, go down to the bottom of the ocean, find some reeds and that away from drop locations, put one down in the reeds, and that's where you hide your loot, mate. Exceptionally good. If they don't have the taxidermy bases, which I don't think they will if it's an extension only thing, go and find yourself a piece of the ocean that's a pain in the arse to get to. It's got a bit of natural foliage and that. I dare say it'll look pretty good with Ark Survival Ascendant. They're not going to have I&I issues, I don't think. And just hide your gear down there, hide your blueprints and that sort of stuff. You're not going to be able to hide in the forest. So that's all thick and juicy in there, right? And if it's not an overpop server with foundations everywhere and there's still actual forest, you can hide a base in the bush and you're pretty sweet. As long as you don't have your tames out there, you're fine. Problem with no cryopods is everybody's going to have their tames out. So they're going to find you. And once they find you, your shit's gone. So if you're solo and you're hiding, so go down to the bottom of the ocean. Find a nice hidden spot at the bottom of the ocean, put a box or two down there, hide your stuff in there. As I said, I don't know what rat holes are going to be available, what's not. You wait, there'll be a bloody giga or a cart just sitting on top of this fucking mountain. I won't be able to land. Scorpions I can deal with. Any saber-tooths? No. Look at them, ganging up on that poor Anky. What did that Anky do to you assholes? Get him. Alright, so for PvE, another nice base spot is that part of Kano. You can't build there because of the drop, but from this side here you can build all there, and it's really nice for a sea base location. Really, really nice, and you don't interfere with the spawns if you build there, or you can build right in the center of the island. But that may piss people off. But if you build on this corner here, really nice. Your metal and mats over here, your metal mountain and all that over there. As long as you're in the north, you're pretty sweet for mats. Where's the big nasties? None of them right here. Alright. I will need to stand. Oh, hello, stupid scorpion. Alright. I'll show you another nice little base spot. It's not going to be too common, people aren't aware of it. Now obviously day one, everybody's going to be, mad rush to get their base locations. Don't bother going for Hidden Lake. Don't bother going for Herbie Island. You're not going to get them. Unless you're the first person on the bloody server, you got no chance. And even if you're the first person on the server, you better be freaking motivated and a serious grinder to be able to do it. To get those sorts of locations. So don't rely on them. Get yourself 2 or 3 locations that are okay, that you're going to be pretty happy with, and go for them. I would really suggest don't build around the swamp. There's going to be a lot of griefing with rhinos. If you want to tame a rhino, you literally can kite it across the whole map. You just get a decent speed flyer, you go straight up, you bring it away from everything so it doesn't aggro anything, and you can kite a rhino across the entire map to a trap anywhere you frickin' want. I really would not build near the swamp. The lower redwoods and the plateau, the really nice popular plateau across from the fishing lake and the redwoods, they're going to be hell. Every griefer in the under their sun's going to be giving you shit there with the rhinos. And because they naturally aggro on everything. Even if you're playing PvE, guys, I would really suggest you build turrets ASAP. Build yourself plant species to deal with the griefers, because there's going to be a lot of them day 1 or day 2. There's going to be so many. Alright, this is what they call alpha pillars. Back in the day for PvP, these were this is one of the OG spots. On PvE official, you cannot build here. There's a drop that comes down right here. This whole top of the pillar, you can't build on it. You can build... Did I bring any foundations with me? No. You can build over on the other pillar, but you're going to piss a lot of people off if you do that, because it's a good metal spawn. Alright, but all along here, you got some really nice spots. You got beaver dam spawns down there. For PvE, this whole plateau here is really quite good. And then another plateau just over there that's really quite good. Big areas, you can wall them off at the back. They're not popular, people don't go for them. So you'll be going to be able to get there, secure the base location. It's really close to water, really close to Metal Mountain, close to the Giga spawns, Karcher spawns, all the tames that you want. You got drops that come down here all the freaking time, and they're decent drops. Obviously the best drops are in the ocean, which is why number 8 on my list, I think it was number 8, was the Bassie. Only the best blueprints, apart from fishing, you're going to get them in the ocean. Alright, now, across here is a couple of the best PvE base locations that aren't known. You come straight out from the alpha pillars, right? And you follow that river, the waterfall, and you got this bit of swamp here. Now you don't have all the nasty issues with the swamp, right? Do not build on that side. You get grief by gigas. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, but all through here, all along here, this entire band is all flat, all the way around. Totally flat, awesome spot to build for PvE. And the other spot is over this side here. Now, as I said, do not build over there, but over here you got another really big area. It's not suitable for PvP. Do not build here on PvP. You're going to get wiped, like, you know, it's just, you're going to get smashed. But for PvE, this spot over here is awesome. And I would suggest, if you're doing PvE, because this is not going to be a popular spot straight off the bat. You got water right there. You do have raptors here, okay? So raptors are a thing. But between this hill and that hill and so on, all of this is perfectly flat. Am I going to be able to land there and stand without getting raptored? Come on, Stan. Eat some meat. There we go. Alright, so all this area here, raptors are a good thing you want. Okay, Mr. Dane Raptor King. I love you, mate, but fuck raptors. Fucking raptors. See how flat this is? This whole freaking area is absolutely epic for building on. And for a big dino yard, yeah, it's great. And we're all going to have to breed mass amounts of creatures all over again. Because we've got no cryos, we're going to have to breed complete kibble farms. No ifs, no buts, going to have to do it. Everybody's going to do it. Every tribe is going to have a kibble farm. Now, early on, you can get ahead of the game. You have something to trade with. If you can get a kibble farm up and early and tame those creatures I mentioned earlier, it's going to be some seriously good leverage. But you're going to need space to do it. Same as if you want to breed Brontos for tame and Rhino Ganatha, you need space. So a big spot like this, kind of perfect for it. And because it's not one of the, it's not everybody's top 10 list. Nobody's going to be running for it. So Spiral Mountain over there that I showed you, that spot in the snow, the couple of spots near the Alpha Pillar, that spot there, all going to be good prime choices. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out. So on our servers, everybody will tell everybody where we want to build, and we'll all work with each other, and there's no problems. But when it comes to official, it's going to be a race. Who can level the fastest? Who can get to their base location and get foundations down? It's going to be a race. No other way around it. Whenever a new server opened up, like when Rag opened up or Scorched or whatever, it was a mad dash to get spots. The big difference with those servers is that no one knew where to build. With ASA, I think we're in for a rude freaking shock. The PvP players are going to be pretty sweet because they have wipes on a regular basis if they're not playing on official, so they're going to be used to it. But everybody else is getting for a horrible rude shock. It's going to be absolute nightmare. Everybody knows this base location. Everybody knows this spot by the swamp down here. It's a good spot. So there'll be several people going for this spot. Everybody knows Herbie Island. Everybody knows Hidden Lake. Everybody knows all those cool spots. So they're all going to be mad rushed for. If you're not the first person on the server, you got no chance. But old school PvPers are going to know about this up here. None of the top 10 lists show it. I want that Alpha Raptor. I want to murder it. Alright. You got mats for days as far as wood and stone and flint and everything else is concerned. It's defensible as hell for PvP. PvE, you got massive giant flat area up top here. Once you clear out all these rocks and trees, it's just fucking awesome. I thought you would have cleared the spiral for me, babe, so I could show it when I come back. Disappointed. Get charcoal burning, get a bit of light going. Right. I will take the Anki down a level and start farming the next level down. Do you want to just... Have you made some thatch foundations? Have you made any thatch foundations? Oh, no. I want like 50. Literally, do a line across like this. You take my word for it, guys, but I'll show you. This entire thing is flat, perfectly flat. The entire length of it. It might be one of the very biggest flat areas in the entire island. And nobody knows about it. The only people that know about this is the old school guys that used to play this PvP before cryos were a thing, back in Legacy.
I haven't bet you
You haven't been to my raft? Alright. Where do I put the pterodon? It's there. Make sure it's on neutral so it protects itself. Oh, what the hell's on the Anki? Yeah, let's pull everything off the Anki, and I'll start clearing out the level below so people can see the layout of this thing. I just put everything on the RG, babe. I've just put everything on the RG. I'll put my Trancos on. Pterodon, I've got a bowl in case I need it, yes. Crossbow's not going to die if I have to fight something, no. Alright. Oh, this is going to be absolutely difficult as hell with no movement speed. What time is it? It's fucking dark. It's 4 AM. So it's going to get light soon. I might take a break, 5. Take a quick break while things get bright. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And of course it's raining. God, I love the island. Alright. Let's clear out the next level so you guys can have a look at what I mean by a spiral. Actually, give me some berries too. There we go. Some berries on this guy. You got a massive flat area on top. Berries for days. So if you're raising herbivores, all of these give berries. Shit tons of them. And every level on the spiral has these cliffs. So if you're playing PvP, it's one of the most defensible spots on the whole island. If you're a medium-sized tribe or small tribes, you can really defend the crap out of this. If you've got a large tribe, yeah, no one's getting near you. Not early on. Until you can take over something like the hard underwater cave or whatever. Obviously, that's going to be the best location. Dame 1, Parasaur 0. What are you doing picking on poor Parasaurs? Stam on this guy. Now, is this the next ramp up? Come on. Yeah. Cliff all the way around. They're just berries and berries and berries and berries. Piss off, compies. Don't have time for your bullshit. They're not going to stop, are they? Bastards. Another one dead. Alright, there's the next ramp. Come on. Another level for me. Now, I must be getting pretty close to 62. Getting there. Oh, we did just cross the boundary though. One thing that you guys might want to know about if you're not aware. We can't level movement speed, right? That's established. Where are you going to put your points? I know a lot of PvP players are going to want to put points into melee. It's going to be a bit of a meta thing. A lot of people are going to want to run with Swamp Fever. The Swamp Fever reduces your stats by 20%. So whatever if you're going to run with Swamp Fever, make sure your stats are 20% higher than where you actually want them to be. But one of the few things that's not really well known is you found a level 80 Parasaur early but no trank, so I bowled it and smacked it with a club, I'm assuming. Yep. Yeah, so one of the things that is not well known is fall damage. The maximum fall damage you can take is 430 odd. So at 440 health, you will not die from any height fall in the game. And that's fact. Tested a million times. So unless they change that sort of fundamental, which I don't think they will, Try and get your health above 440. You need 30 health to not have broken bones and be able to hit the ground running. So if you can have 470 health, you don't need parachutes. Now parachutes are cheap, but they run out. You know, if you're in the middle of a pick and war, shit happens. You forget or whatever. But if you're able to fall from the top of the freaking map and hit the ground and keep running, that's a pretty big advantage. For those PvE players, what the hell are you doing, babe? Just build a straight line, straight across. What the fuck? Don't build a box. Just straight across as far as you can go. Straight across there as far as you can go so everybody can see. Yeah. Alright. So we cleared out the next level, or most of the next level. You guys should be able to see the scope of this building spot. Whole top of it's flat. Yeah, just build a straight line across, babe, so everybody can see how far the build can go. You can build a huge base up here. Both PvE and PvP, absolutely phenomenal base location. You have a few ramps up to each level, but super defensible. And you can literally defend at each level. Ooh, that was a leg spike. You got big flat areas just below the mountain as well. Green ob's right there. So walking dinos for freaking boss fights, not a problem. Hello, Theory. Level 20 Theory. Honestly, day one, that's what you want to go for. Level 20, level 15, male and a female, get those eggs so you can make the kibble. There's level 15. Level 15 mating pair. Absolutely freaking perfect. And it's not a waste for later on because you can breed the lower stats in and the things that you don't want, like oxygen and so on, and make a good breeding line. But most important is getting the eggs for the kibble, so you got the full range of kibble for your imprints. And because we've got no cryopods, we can't hide our dinos. So they got to be out. They literally have to be out and about. Because the dinos are out and about. You got pricks that are going to sit on rhinos and shoot them. You got people who are going to try and do it on tappies or quetzals or whatever. Now you're not going to be able to pick up dinos to drop in a PvE base on official. So you don't really have that sort of issue. But you can scoop dinos with a quetzal and then drop them into a base. How about I start getting... Because I'm not building up, babe. I'm not building up. I'm doing a different test every day, different thing every day before ASA to science everything out for everybody to get started. All this is flat. Alright. What do we got here? I've got a sickle on me. Oh, she's got a sickle, so she's just gone and got fibre. Let's make some thatch foundations. Craft. 33. I could just go into admin and do all that sort of stuff, but I hate admin. You guys will just have to bear with me. Can I move? No. Then I get closer to that and jump on top of it, so you guys are not staring at nothing. Yep, almost. So anybody watching actually know about this base location? Dane, you're pretty old school. You've been around a long time. You would have seen this spot, I would say. I would hope. Just put that there, swap them around. Is it above the lava cave? No, mate. Alright, so where we are on the map is here, right next to Green Ob. The mountain below Green Ob, next to the swamp. The east swamp. It's just a big forest, but when you clear the top of it, it's like, they used to call it Spiral Mountain or whatever. When you clear the top of it, the whole thing is just perfectly flat. Can't move, really. Can't carry all this bloody weight. How much weight am I short? Oh, not that bad. Okay. Let's put some of them there. Alright, let's have a look at how good this is. Oh, nope. Okay. So at that point we're a bit, but if you start your foundations up here on this little bit of a slope, you'll get a couple more out of it. So as far as size is concerned, it's freaking huge. So what do we use there? I made 33 foundations and I've got 10 left, so that's 23 from this point, plus another dozen or so from here. So we're talking what, 45 foundations across or less? Let's go out from here. Alright, we can still go a couple more there. That'll give everybody a good idea of the size of the scope of this little plateau. But the whole thing's flat. It's Freaking awesome. Surrounded by cliffs the whole way around, and every level of the spiral has the same flat walkway around, not many access points up, very defendable, great for PvP, and freaking awesome for PvE. Now, I know metal's an issue, and there's not a lot of metal spawns right next to here. I get it. But what you do have here is access to the ob, all the wood, thatch, fibre you could ever possibly want, berries for freaking days. If you're raising herbivores, this is one of the go-to places. Come on, Stamp. Alright, so you got your obby there. And your water source is all the way down here. Sorry to say. It's just one problem with it. But you can run a pipeline from there up there. Build your garden and everything here. But all this is flat too. Yeah, so for base locations, PvP definitely, PvE definitely one of the best locations on the map, and it's not super commonly known, and a lot of people aren't going to be running for it. So I think this is a good option for an early base location that's going to be quite good for the long term. Everybody's going to be building down at bloody Stonehenge, along the beaches, you know, that top peninsula, Hidden Lake, Herbie Island, they're all going to be rushed to. Everybody's going to want those spots. Dane, you want to build on the waterfall on the left side, below the mosh pit. That's going to be pretty popular. Honestly, I think for the lower side of the map, this is the best location. For the upper side of the map, I'd go to that place in the snow. I think that's pretty isolated, but really close to all the resources. The plateau in the snow on the left-hand side, overlooking the icebergs, that's pretty good. It's going to be reasonably defensible. It's only one way in. You got lots of area. The icebergs are okay. Just do not build next to the water if you're on PvP. Raft raiding is a real thing. Where the hell am I? Green Ob, so I want to go this way. Rhino don't spawn down there. Not as far as I'm aware. I've never seen one there, and I've hunted a lot of rhinos, so oh, hello, Sarko. You haven't tried to eat my mochops, have you? What level are you? Yep. Hello, bitch. I knew that was going to happen. Lost interest? Alright. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Okay, I got no problems crossing the ocean here. There's no leads spawn on this side. And I'll take the raft to Kano and show everybody. Obviously, if you're... What the hell is bumping me? Is there freaking turtles or something in the water? Show everybody a couple of other spots you can get to with a raft really quick. And most of the lead spawns around Kano are above it. Oh, cat's going off. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. He's good. What's up, mate? Why are you meowing at me? It's that time of the day, is it? You got no problems with leads on this side at all. So you can use a raft. Oh. Come all the way along here for taming. I killed the alpha raptor just over here. I did it off the top of my raft, just shooting it in the head while I was trying to feed on something. When it finally broke free and came at me, it couldn't destroy me shit. So I just stood on top of the raft and shot it. I got 5 levels from that. Decent hide shirt. I didn't get any tools though, which kind of sucked. I don't know if it's worth practicing a note run again. Someone said that Dolly mentioned in a voice chat that there is written confirmation the XP notes are not being fucked with. They are going to be XP notes. But she said they might be moved. This is not confirmed. I haven't seen this. So I'm hoping that they aren't moved. But if they are, they are. I don't expect the 4-time notes to be there. What the hell? Have I just got stuck on the beach? I just got lagged onto the beach. Oh no, we're no, we're not. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be really happy if they fix this shit with the ASA. It looks like we're taking the pterodon out again. Oh no, I'm out, I'm free. Where's the mod chops? Yep, everything's there. Alright, all good. Maybe don't hug the shore so close. Just down there is the hard underwater cave. So this is not a bad place to build on this side of the map. Gives you access to that. Access to Green Ob. You're a little bit away from resources as far as metal and all that's concerned, but there are locations that are in flying distance. The spots I showed you in the snow have all the resources and everything at hand, but you're going to have a bitch of a time getting to and from an ob if you're trying to do boss fights. Because you're going to have to walk your freaking army halfway across the map. And that's... I don't know how many people here played a long time ago, but that's a pain in the ass. Alright, so the lead spawns for the map start up here and go all the way around. It's just this right side doesn't have them. So from here you need to be aware. But on this side of Kano, you should be pretty sweet. Should be able to just head straight over. Wait, my chops, don't you fucking dare. Now the the mosh pit on the left side of the map is not a bad place to get a couple of RGs. You can kill everything or watch everything die, go out around and come back and new shit spawns. It's not too bad. But honestly, in my opinion, apart from the snow, this is the bomb. Now, as long as we don't have an alpha lead spawn somewhere and fuck with us, we should be fine. But you should be able to cross here without worrying about leads. Definitely cannot be said for Herbie Island. There are lead boards all around it. Mosh pit's your favourite place to get tames. There's not too many tames that spawn there though. You got Allos, you got Carnos, Rexes, Argies, Ankies, occasional Dode. What else? You get there's some Sarkos up there. If you're prepared to go in the snow, there's a lot near there in the snow as well. So yeah, it's not a bad spot. Alright, so we're going to grab a foundation out of here. Do I have a foundation built? I thought I had a foundation built. Cantros, yep, Cantros, sabers. I don't have a fucking foundation built. Really? I thought I did. I did. There we go. Alright. So this is really good for a sea base. If you're PvE, you got a nice deep area there that's not too deep. Really good for breeding. On this side over here you've got same, really decent for a sea base. And then it drops off really quick. Now don't go taking your rafts out there. Leads do spawn out there, including alpha leads. Alright, now, on PvP you're not going to have an issue building wherever. They disable settings, drops and that sort of shit. PvE though, PvE official, you do have issues. So I won't be able to put this foundation down here. Oh. Just call me a liar. Is it over here? Yeah. Okay, because there's a drop that comes down here. Yeah, water reservoir. Yes, babe. Yeah. And it rains all the time, so there's no problems with them always being full. But all over here you can build. So you can build quite a sizable base on this side of the island, and a good sized sea base. And I'll show everybody. Alright, so from about, where was it, that explorer note, so from about here all the way over here, you're good. And then you can build a decent sea base there, or over there, or just have a fucking huge one. And none of this section interferes with spawns for Kano. None of it. So you can build over here to your heart's content, and nothing spawns over here. You don't get Rexes over here, you don't get Argies over here. You might get the occasional thing wander over. But you won't piss anybody off because you don't interfere with the spawns. My memory's pretty shaky, it's been a long time, but I think down there, I think, is underwater silica pearl cave with oil and all that sort of shit in it. But oil's not a problem here because it's in the ocean. But you can literally, oh hang on. Alright, Kano has a couple of really good things about it. PvP, if you're a big tribe, you take over the whole island, you build in the centre there, you build in the cave. If you're a little tiny tribe, don't even bother. You're going to get wiped. No, you need to snap it to a water pipe, babe. Alright, so you get all your Rex tames here if you want to tame Rexes, Kanos, your freaking Argies galore. There's always Argies all over the Kano Island. You got the cave, which has got it's a really good source for Megalanias. Get yourself some bats, and Megalosaurus. Megalosaurus is one of the tactics that work well for the dragon fight, but I don't know how the new AI is going to be implemented with that. So your best bet may simply be Theres until someone sciences out the boss fights. But if they don't mess with the dragon's AI, because it's already a hard fight, you can take a Therian or a larger dino, sit back on it like a yutty, and the dragon will come for you, and you just send your Megalosaurus in at its feet, and it will ignore them because it wants to get to you, and they just rip it apart. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh wow, okay. I think that's going to be me done for the day. Tomorrow I might do another note run and see if I can level up really quickly and get myself an Argy within 2 hours. Argy tamed, airborne within 2 hours. See if that's a possible thing. Use the Argy for taming of other things, carrying things like Ankies and so on, and try and get me top 10 list. See if I can get that done in one session. See if I can tame. How about that? We'll try and tame everything from scratch, level 1. Tame everything on my top 10 list in one stream session. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and putting up with me. Dane, good to see you, mate. And have a great one all, and hopefully we get more Ark Survival Ascended news real damn soon.